Hiya, Leanne.
Hiya.
Hiya, I'm Kathy. Hiya, you're alright. I'm going to be taking you for your lessons from now on, and I believe you've already done quite a few lessons with another school.
Yeah, I've I think what they call the basic lessons, basic skills.
Yeah. Oh, great. Okay. Well, thanks for giving Insight to Drive a ring, and allowing us the opportunity to help you pass your test. So, what I want to go through with you is our student record. Okay. This is the student record here. All right. Now, this will be your personal learning record, or your personal learning scheme.
Oh, right. Okay.
Now, this is the syllabus for learning to drive, okay? Now, you mentioned basic skills. Now, we will go through the basic skills with you first. We'll have a look, see how you are with them. We're not going to start from the beginning, but we will have a look just in case there's any little gaps that we can fit. Then we'll have a look at junction work, and then moving on to road procedure. Now, we put a tick in the box here that we've covered it, and another tick in the box here if you can do it independently. And when I say independently, I mean consistently independent. Okay, that was helping. Once you've got a tick in all these boxes, you're ready for your test, and you're ready for real driving. Because although we strive ourselves in getting you through your test first time, the earliest possible time, we also want to make sure that you're ready for real life driving. Because the real cost of cheap driving lessons could be you've not got the adequate skills to drive in the real world, and you end up crashing, which costs you more money in the end. So some of the things, so I'm just going to go through some of the things that we go, and you just tell me. So obviously you've done controls. Yeah. You've done moving off and stopping. MSM routine. You've done up and downhill starts. You've done downhill starts as well.
I've not quite done. I've done more up than down.
Okay, we'll have a look at that then. Pull up in a gap. Have you pulled up the side of the road between two parked cars? As in driven into the gap?
No.
Okay, we'll show you that as well.
I've just moved over and stopped.
Yeah, well, that's what we end up having to do sometimes in the real world.
Oh, right,
So we'll make sure you've got that skill. Have you pulled up on the right-hand side of the road? Or the wrong side of the road, shall we say?
No.
All right, well, I know it sounds crazy, but some roads you might end up in a one-way street and want to pull up on the right-hand side of the road because that's where you live. Yeah,
that's like ours actually.
Oh, is it? Oh, yeah. So we'll give you that skill as well. And make sure you've got that. And then we've got things like dual carriageways, following distance tyres and tarmac, pedestrian crossings, meeting traffic, safe progress, city centre driving. Have you done rural roads yet?
No.
Okay. We do spend a bit of time on the rural roads with you. You might get a rural road on your test, who knows, but 60% of the road death is happening on our rural roads. So we want to make sure that you've got the skills for the rural roads.
I've just been going around an estate really.
Ah, right, okay, well we'll get you all over the place anyway. Now notice we've got a lot of discussions that we'll be having. Okay, now these just go in with the lessons, these are not extra lessons, and each one of these boxes is certainly not an hour's lesson either, so don't be panicking about that. Some of them might only take 10 minutes, depends. But these discussions on fitness to drive, carrying loads, journey planning, we do all of this with you, speed awareness, accidents, sat-nav.
Oh, that's good.
We even let you have a little go of the sat-nav as well. Because this is real driving again, isn't it?
Yeah.
Now, once you've passed your test, there's some developments here because we don't let you go once you've passed. Doing some motorways, advanced driver training, should you decide to. Now, on each lesson, what we will do here is make a note of what we've done. You'll decide the best 3 things you learned today, and then you're going to decide what your next steps are. Because at Insight to Drive, we advocate the use of coaching as part of driving instruction as well. So you're going to be in charge of your own learning at your pace. You choose off this syllabus what you want to do. Now, if you said to me, well, I just want to go straight to motorways, then we'd have a discussion about that. Or, you know, at the whole, you might choose to tackle whatever subject is relevant to what you want to learn. And towards the end of your training, we will do a mock test together. I'll get one of the other instructors, one of the other Insight to Drive instructors, to do the mock test with you. It will be in this car, so it's nice and real for you, and that shows us what, if anything, we've got to work on before your test. Okay? Right, I'll give you this as well, Leanne, and this is your cube. You would have got one of these in the welcome pack. Did you get your welcome pack?
Yes, I did. Yeah.
So you've got our the theory training you can do online as well.
Yeah,
you downloaded our app as well.
Just done that.
Good, yeah. The new theory test is on the app as well, so you can download, have a little go with that. This is just for you to keep a note of all your lessons. All our conditions and things are on the back there. The one I want to point out to you is the 48 hours notice. If you have to change or cancel any of our lessons, okay, then please give me 48 hours notice. Reason being, I still have to pay my franchise fee to the office if you cancel. So I personally lose out if you cancel a lesson. Now, I understand things happen in life. We all have an emergencies, and that's absolutely fine. But if you know ahead, do me a favour and just let me know. Because that way, I can then get somebody else to do the lesson for you.
Okay.
Right, so you've done your cockpit drill then?
Yeah.
Do you want to go through that and you're happy with everything? Do you need me to explain any of the controls in this car, or is it the same as your last one?
It kind of looks the same. I mean, all cars the same.
More or less, give or take the odd button. Yeah.
Right, okay. Yeah, so, right, okay, yeah, I think it should be okay.
Mirrors all alright, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, okay. That's the clutch and that, yeah.
It should be all alright.
Yeah.
Oh, so just bear with me, I'll just pop my seatbelt on.
Well, the motorway bit's good because my job I'd need to be on the motorway.
Oh, would you?
Yeah.
Right, okay.
So that's nice to know at the end.
We'll do a bit of motorway work with you. We'll do the fast dual carriageways as well.
Yeah.
Initially, but once you've passed, we'll get you out on the motorway.
Oh, that's good. Yeah.
Okay, when you're ready then, if you want to start her up for us. That's good. Now, make sure, you know, you've checked that first and then that. Okay, you should check your handbrake first and then check your gears. Do you have any idea why you would do it that way round?
Suppose the car would probably is securing the car, isn't it? So
well, it is, but let's say, for example, you've left that in gear on purpose.
Right.
Because you're on a hill. You want to leave it in gear in case the handbrake fails and stops. Because we leave it in gear on a hill.
Yeah.
If the handbrake fails for some reason, the car won't roll.
Right.
So you might then forget to put your handbrake on. You jump in the car, you take it out of gear because you're checking that first, and off you go down the hill.
Right.
So it's as well to make sure the car's secure first, then check it in neutral.
Right.
All right.
Okay.
Right, when you're ready then.
So, yeah. Okay.
Now, are you happy for us to just have a little drive, see how you go on, and then we'll assess what we're going to do next?
Yeah, that'd be good. Yeah,
okay.
Yeah.
So I'll tell you where to turn and everything.
Yeah.
And if you've got any questions or anything you want to, if you want to stop, you want to discuss anything, please let me know. Yeah.
Right.
Okay. So when you're ready, we'll head out the car park and turn right at the exit at the end. Okay. Let's get that right. That's good. Do you need a signal coming out of the parking space?
Will people just know?
Well, who's going to be behind you or in front?
I suppose.
Yeah. Position of the vehicle and speed of the vehicle is also a signal.
Okay.
Well, that's really good with your clutch control there.
I'm surprised it worked first time.
Really well there. Okay, lovely, and we're going to turn right at the end of the road.
So was I having these are the signals there?
What do you think?
No one was around.
What's it say in the highway code about signals? If it will.
When you're turning.
Okay, so let's concentrate on the junction, we'll have a signal coming in a second. That's really good, well done. Okay, so it says in the highway code, give a signal if it will help or warn another road user.
Right.
So giving a signal in a car park, was there anyone that would help or no?
No.
Coming out of the junction, however, we tend to signal because there's that much going on, there's that many changes can happen really quickly. It's best to signal.
Right, okay.
That's good. Do you know what the speed limit is on this road?
Could it be 30?
It is 30. Why are you saying 30?
It's a built up area.
Anything else?
it's not as busy.
Okay, I'll have a chat about you. At the end of the road, can you turn left?
Okay. I'm not too sure about the speed signs of...
Alright, well, we'll have a little chat about that in a second.
Okay.
So have you been on roads with all different speed limits?
No, as I say, I've only really been on estate, so they kept saying it was basic skills to learn on an estate first.
Well, we do try and get you on quiet roads first, so that you're not feeling under pressure and you've got the room to learn the basic skills.
Just felt it was going round and round.
Well, sometimes you do feel that way, but I'm sure there's reasons. Okay.